Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction weekend, and the ceremony is just 24 hours away. We have team coverage of the big event for you.
We certainly do, Betsy. Kira Cotton has been on the lookout for celebrity sightings in the CLE, and yes, there are some to tell you about. Amanda Abraham talks with the group who was brought together by music, but we start things off with our resident rocker, Monica Robbins. She is live at the Rock Hall. Monica, a very good afternoon to you.
Hi, guys. Yeah, this is so exciting because just less than an hour ago, they were unveiling the plaque of the 2021 class. Meanwhile, they rushed everybody out of here, and now they are transforming the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to get it ready for the VIP party. So just a couple of minutes ago, the Go-Go's literally just walked past in front of me. Over my shoulder, right over there, that's LL Cool J. He's down there hanging out with some folks. And we're hoping, we're not sure, but we're hoping through the course of the next couple hours, we'll be talking to some of these folks. But let me tell you about the Go-Go's, because as a woman, this is really, really cool. So the Go-Go's just became the 5th all-female group to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They joined the Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, the Shirelles, and the Ronettes. But what sets the Go-Go's apart are they are the first all-woman band who played their own instruments and did their own material. So their drummer, Gina Schock, is only the second woman drummer inducted, and bassist Kathy Valentine is the second female bass player inducted. Now, earlier today, the band did a quick interview inside the Rock Hall and talked about their influence, especially relating to women in the business. They had a woman manager, lawyer, even roadies.
It was mostly just to hang out and have fun. That's what it was. You know, I think we each secretly had ambitions to be, you know, rock stars one day, but it wasn't cool to say that in the punk scene.
So you know what else is really interesting? This year's nomination ballot was very female heavy, and for a woman, I would want to see more women inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But let me tell you about Amanda Abraham, which she had the opportunity to do, because our team coverage continues with a story that just brought strangers together. They were all fans of music. They were chatting virtually during the pandemic, and this week they met each other for the very first time at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Amanda Abraham brings us more on how an online chat group during a pandemic brought a group of people together from all over the country.
Music lovers from all over the country come here. At this time of year, it's particularly special with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions.
Music has always been a safety net for all of us. It is an emotional attachment that none of us can quantify.
Music has become a big part of Dina Laverty's life, especially during the pandemic. It started on Twitter, where she connected with a group of fans of the XM Sirius Volume channel, chatting every week about music and what moves them.
I call it music nerdvana. We get to talk about it all the time.
It moved to Zoom meetings where the group of about 50 quickly became virtual friends, but they never got a chance to meet up in a big group, face-to-face, until now.
And this is kind of like the cross-pollination of high school reunion and the world's largest first online date.
About 20 members finally connecting around a table instead of on a screen, all from different parts of the country.
It feels like we're meeting friends we've had for decades.
For this group, music brought them together, but also created a bond unlike any other. Amanda Abraham, 3 News.
Oh, thanks, Amanda. And don't forget, if you need to know anything that's going on with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction weekend, all you need to do is just go to WKYC.com. So we're going to have live updates. If you can't make it to the concert, don't worry about it. We'll have crews there providing you live updates all the way up until the concert gets going. And then if you want to watch it on TV, of course, you'll have to wait until November 20th when it'll finally make it on HBO and HBO Max, guys. Back to you.
All right, Monica, real quick, 3 questions from me. Do the Go-Go's still have the beat? Is LL Cool J going back to Cali? And who do you think should be in the Rock Hall that's not inducted this year?
Okay, let me tell you, I'm going to start with LL Cool J, because he was right down there. He is a fine-looking man. Let me just tell you that right now. And absolutely, Absolutely. I don't think he's going back to Cali. He's staying here in Cleveland if I have anything to say about it. Meanwhile, yes, the Go-Go's definitely still have the beat. Those girls are rocking it out, and they are so wonderful, and they're just so real. It's so great. And I forget what the last question was, Beth.
Who do you think should be in the Rock Hall?
Oh, you know what? I want to see Pat Benatar in the Rock Hall right away. I really do. And also the Runaways. Joan Jett's in here. I want to see the Runaways in here as well.
Good point. And by the way, as long as we're saying it, I think the female rockers look great too.
Yeah, they do. You're all excited to see.
Great.
Who do you see,
By the
Monica?
way,
Who's there?
I see Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl's over there from the Foo Fighters. Yes, we're in Ohio's
and he's wearing a
Dave
Go-Go
Grohl.
shirt. Look, stay on that camera because I'm going to take a picture of that.
Oh my goodness.
He must have known we just took a shot of him. He jumped out there. Wow.
Oh my gosh, they're buying the merch. That is so fantastic.
You know, you never know. And right here, Meg, my producer, is absolutely flipping out right now. I think she's going to faint.
Don't walk, run and take pictures.
I'm holding her back right now. So yeah, that's
oh my
talk
gosh.
about fangirling out. She's about to faint right now.
I think we saw you just about faint a moment ago too. So hang in there, girlfriend. There's a lot more that's going to be going on there this evening for sure. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit.